the people who have never heard me and have never seen me, I'm Ashka Colton, the dating detox specialist and the founder of Get Ready for Love. And I work with single ladies who are tired with dating and struggling to find the right kind of guy. And I take them on a dating detox and help them learn how to love and value themselves more. And as a result, they stop making the same mistakes in love and start making more empowered romantic choices and start attracting high quality guys and true love. And I feel absolutely honored to do this work because it's not just about finding a partner and creating a romantic relationship with someone. It goes much, much deeper. And today I want to talk about the dating detox because this is the thing I am known for and this is the thing I'm most passionate about. So I leave the dating advice and dating tips to some other dating coaches who do an amazing job at that. I need the relationship suggestions and tips to the relationship coaches, and I focus entirely on taking single women one step back to reconnect with themselves, to find themselves, to create and build foundation for the most amazing romantic relationship yet. And the dating detox is something which happened to me, something I got inspired to do because for about 10 years I had been dating like a mad woman. I had been on 110 online dates and I believed I couldn't be happy without a relationship. My ultimate goal was to be in love and create a romantic relationship. And actually to prove myself that I was able to do that because for so many years I kept failing at relationships. I kept attracting the wrong kind of guys. Surprise, surprise. My energy was absolutely off, so there was not a chance that I could have attracted the right kind of partner for myself. I kept attracting my teachers, so I grow and I step up as a woman to become someone who was ready to attract my current partner, who I have been with for the past 3 years, and we are happy, and this relationship feels like it is emotionally healthy. I have a deep connection with my partner, something I never had with my previous partners. And we have a son together. So that's the biggest commitment, I believe. There's no bigger commitment than having children together. A wedding and a wedding ring can be, kind of cancelled. You can get divorced, but you can't get rid of children, which keep you kind of together. And I know I wouldn't have done it and I wouldn't have committed to this commitment if I wasn't sure of my partner and if I didn't know he was the one. I use the word the one because I think many people understand it, but I don't believe there's just one guy on the whole planet which is aligned with you. So there are a few guys who are a potential match, but he is the one at this moment, hopefully forever, and he is the right kind of guy. So, the dating detox. As you can imagine, dating for 10 years and constantly going through this emotional roller coaster, which online dating can be, like meeting someone and building your hopes up and looking forward to the meeting and then meeting them and getting disappointed because the reality, it wasn't as beautiful and colorful as the emails or the phone conversations. And I had put myself through a lot because I believed love is important, and I still believe love is important. But I think at the time it was too important to me. Like I put the romantic love above self-love, and I think that created imbalance. And so going through so much and meeting so many men and trying to create relationships with the wrong type of guys and getting disappointed and getting hurt and having my heart broken so many times led me to a point that after one date too many, I woke up in the morning and I couldn't remember the name of the guy. And looking back, I'm thinking that's not a big deal. But for me, it was, because it felt like I became immune to dating. It wasn't bringing me any pleasure anymore. And hello, Andrew. Yes, the one, a suitable partner. Perfect. Marie, I gave up. That's not a bad thing. I gave up too, and that created a transformation. So we all have to go through different phases to get to the point when we are able to show up authentically, when we are able to love ourselves, and from this space choosing the right partner, a suitable partner. So it's okay, Marie. Everything is fine. So where was I? Oh yeah, I woke up in the morning, I couldn't remember the name of the guy, and that was the trigger which started the whole process of questioning what I had been doing so far, and that it hadn't led me to the desired outcome, to be in a relationship, in a happy relationship with my romantic partner. I hadn't got there, and that was a moment of truth for me, because I had to be honest with myself for the first time in my dating career that I had put so much effort into finding the right kind of relationship and I hadn't got anywhere. It was sad, but at the same time I felt a sense of relief, because I realized I had no energy for more dating anymore. I had realized that I had abandoned myself. I had lost myself in the process of looking for love. And I inquired deeper and deeper. I took a notebook out and I started to write and write and write whatever came through me. And I realized that I wanted to have a break. And that date I decided, no more dating, I'm taking a break. There was no agenda set for it, like, for the next 2 weeks I'm gonna be off dating and stuff. There was just a deep desire to reconnect with myself, to find what I really wanted to get from a relationship, get from dating. So I deleted all my profiles, I cancelled my memberships, and I didn't have just one, I had at least 3 because I wanted to maximize my results. So I was really serious about finding love. Read it as desperate. Now I see it, but at the time I wasn't aware enough to actually see my desperation. And that was the problem, because desperation doesn't attract the right people to us. We have to get rid of it before we start dating. And I started my dating detox. And initially I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I just wanted to have a break from dating. And that is an obvious reason to start a dating detox. If you are a single woman who have been dating continuously and you feel like you have no more energy for that, and you are fed up with meeting jerks, losers, players, commitment phobes, and you are experiencing a burnout, dating burnt out, and you feel like you have lost yourself in dating and you want to reconnect with yourself, that's a very good point and a reason to start the dating detox. Because with this energy, you won't be able to attract anything healthy, remotely aligned with you, and you'll probably attract another guy who will make you work on yourself and make you discover things you need to work on yourself before you actually get ready for the right person. But if that is what you need, you'll probably carry on dating until you realize no more. And any stage, as I mentioned before, any stage is good because it is leading you further down the path towards the right kind of relationship. So then when I started to go deeper and deeper into kind of reconnecting with myself and being with myself and conquering loneliness, because that was my main drive towards relationships, I started to enjoy it more, and I started to discover other things I wanted to work on. Like self-love was the major work I've done on myself, and it's crucial to work on self-love to attract better relationships and better people, better matches. So if you have a history of attracting the wrong kind of guys, and you attract people who don't want what you want, who are not serious about finding a relationship and being in one, then you need to check in with yourself and go within and spend some time reconnect with yourself on a deeper level and do self-love work, because it will change your energy. It will change how you show up. It will also make you choose different kind of guys, attract different kind of guys first of all, and then making different romantic choices which are more aligned with you. And the choices will be made out of respect to yourself, out of love to yourself, rather than desperation and loneliness. So, what is the dating detox really about? So I've mentioned a few things, and an obvious reason is to stop dating because you are tired with it. But the deeper thing on the dating detox is about you reconnecting with yourself, you finding who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, it will be very difficult. Can you see? It's getting really dark in here because a big cloud is coming over. So it will be very difficult for you to find the right person, to create a healthy and happy relationship, because you are not at the right place with yourself. The dating detox is also about taking responsibility for your own happiness and stop believing that BS myth that a man will make you happy. It's not his life, it's not his responsibility, it's your life. So take responsibility for your happiness and become happy first before you find a man, because you'll be taking different energy with you to date. A more appealing one, a more attractive one. So you will be, with your higher vibration, you will be attracting different kind of guys. It's also, the dating detox is also the time for you to fall in love with life as a single person, to you to dive deeper into the relationship with yourself, to find the security from within rather than from the outside. And the dating detox is also about, hello Ben, and hello Sarbs, whatever the pronunciation of your name is. Thank you very much for watching. So the dating detox is about having a break from all the distractions. You obviously stop dating, you obviously stop interacting with men, like you don't force it. Oh, you talk to people at work, you talk to people in the streets if they talk to you, but you don't make an effort to meet men, you focus on yourself. And during the dating detox, you do all sorts of practices which will bring you back to yourself. It can be meditation, it can be yoga, it can be swimming, it can be exercise, it can be journaling. So whilst I work with my clients, we choose the practices which work for them the most. I spend hours meditating and reconnecting with myself. I spent hours writing, and I spent hours in my own company because I wanted to feel comfortable being with myself. Because this helped me stop feeling desperate. It helped me stop feeling lonely. So when I actually got ready after 2 years, when I actually got ready to stop the dating detox and start to date again, I was a completely different woman. I was a woman who was blissfully happy as a single woman, and I was happy with my life, comfortable in my own skin, feeling confident and feeling confident about showing up authentically. And there was definitely no desperation in me to find a relationship. I just went out on a few dates because I wanted to have more fun and meet a few guys, because I had been living like a nun for 2 years. And surprise, surprise, I started to meet completely different guys, high quality guys who were ready for relationships, who wanted to meet me and pursue me and carry on. And even though I didn't click with all of them romantically, I had very, very good experiences with them after my dating detox. And my dating before was just one big disaster. So when my energy changed, I changed my reality. Hello, Igle. Igle, is that your name? Have been detoxing for 3 years. Well done, well done. And how do you feel about it? Where are you at this very moment? I wanted to add that I only stayed on the dating detox for 2 years because it felt amazing. I didn't force myself. I didn't give myself a date. By then I have to start dating because I'm done with the dating detox. Initially, as I said, there was no agenda, no date, nothing set up. I just started to reconnect with myself, and this journey led me to a place where I started to enjoy being single, when I started to enjoy being with myself, when I stopped being desperate, and I carried on until I felt like I'm at the right place from which I can manifest the right kind of guy. Because I wasn't desperate, I was happy, it didn't feel like anything was missing from my life, and I absolutely loved it. And when you are at this place, you are ready to date again, and you'll be dating different guys because you will be attracting different guys with your energy. So, many comments. I'm having a look. You feeling amazing on your dating detox. Lovely. I'm very happy to hear that. And I'm right about what? I'm at the stage of failing in love with myself. Okay, maybe you need a support from someone else because it can be challenging if you just want to do it on yourself. It can be definitely easy if you work with someone. If you need any guidance, please feel free to reach out to me and we can have a chat and see how I can support you and live. And I'm very happy and feel I'm waiting for my future. And I can't read more because something has popped out. Okay, I'm very happy and feel I'm waiting for my future partner to be ready for me. And this is very good because, you know, sometimes you think you're ready, but your partner is still in a previous relationship, like my, for example, was. So there was not a chance I could have met my partner earlier. Not only because he was in a relationship, but because I wasn't ready for him. My energy was off. And I was a different woman, a desperate woman, a woman with low self-esteem. So I needed to step up. I needed to do the work before I was ready to attract my current partner. So ask yourself, who do I need to become to attract my to attract my right partner? Maybe there is still something to be working on. And there is always something to be working on. And I posted recently a post about that this work never ends, to be honest. This work never ends even if you are in a relationship. You will need to work on self-love. You will need to work on your relationship. You will need to do the inner work to show up differently, to learn, to grow, to expand. So the work never ends. And some single women believe that they do this work on self-love to attract the right kind of partner. And I say, you don't do self-love to attract the right kind of man. You do the self-love work to show up differently, to attract different guys, to attract different things into your life, to step up as a woman. So don't see self-love as a tool to get a man, but it's a tool to become the best version of yourself. The best version of yourself who will be ready to attract the best partner for you in the future. So you will leave all these old patterns which have never served you behind, and you will create a new kind of energy which will take you to a new kind of people. Exactly the same here. I love myself and I'm truly happy being on my own until the person that's the one for me comes. Perfect attitude. I just love hearing it. I just love hearing it. We should look for perfect partners. We need to become the right partner, and then it all happen in the right divine time. Yes, there is something called the divine time, and that is sometimes difficult for single women who have been single for a long time to grasp and kind of trust, and they start to doubt and they start to fear that it will never happen. but you just have to go back to yourself and ground yourself and connect with your desires. Because if you have done enough work and if you feel you are at the right place, it's about connecting with your desires. We shouldn't look for the right partner, for the perfect partner. We should become the right partner. I absolutely agree with it. So this is essentially what the dating detox is about. And if you happen to be at this stage where you feel like you don't want to do more dating, you want to have a break, you want to reconnect with yourself, you want to deepen the relationship with yourself, you feel like you have lost yourself in the process and the previous relationships, and you feel like maybe you are starting to hate men and blame them, this is definitely the time to take a break and focus on yourself and do the work. Go on the dating detox, give yourself a few weeks to start off and then see how it goes to become a new woman. And obviously, if you need help with that work and if you feel drawn to my message and you want to explore it, please feel free to reach out to me, send me a PM, and I'll be very happy to connect with you and see what we can create together for you. Thank you very much for all the engagement and all the questions. And if you happen to watch the replay later on, post your questions below or tell me what you've resonated with, and I'll be back to it later on today or maybe tomorrow. I had a year dating every day, sometimes 2 days a day. It was awful. Oh my goodness, you have put yourself through a lot of effort to find love. But you know what? I believe it was needed for you to find the truth and reconnect with yourself and put you on this path, which I call the dating detox and self-love path. And it will definitely bring fruits later on. And your next relationship will never be like the previous relationships. So it will all be worth it. Yeah. It can be. It was like having a second job, because online dating, and I assume you were doing online dating, can feel like that. It can be like a second job if you don't do it right. So after the dating detox, I definitely didn't invest as much time dating, and I was very selective, and I was very kind of clear on who I wanted to meet, what I wanted to attract, and there were no compromises. And this served me amazingly well, because I found the love of my life, a man who completely surprised me. I didn't even believe men like that existed. And I am in a happy relationship, which a few years ago seemed like a dream. It would have never come true. So it is all possible. It is all possible, no matter where you are, whether you have been single forever, whether you have had a few failed relationships, whether you have had some long relationships but dysfunctional or abusive relationships, or you've never had one. It is all possible for you. Thank you very much, Iglev. Very happy for you. Thank you very much. I believe it can happen to any single woman with a little bit of work and a little bit of patience. Everyone can find the right guy. So I think that's it from me. And I think my son will be waking up very soon. So I want to be ready for that. I love when he wakes up. He's so sweet and so warm. So I want to cuddle him when he wakes up. Keep well, everybody, and keep on doing the inner work and keep on becoming the best version of yourself. And if you need any help, please feel free to reach out to me, and I'll be very happy to chat to you. Thank you. Thank you, my lovelies. And one more thing, if you have single friends who need to hear that message, who need to start doing the work on themselves, please do share this live with them and inspire them to take the first step towards reconnecting with themselves and creating transformation in their love lives. Love you all and keep well. See you maybe on Friday. I'll see. Keep well. Bye.